For so many of us, checking social stats on our phones is like second nature. With every like, heart, comment, reaction, view is like a heartbeat, giving us a pulse, and our phones an extension of our hands. We've become so attuned to our phones and social presence that our brains are being rewired to put everything in our lives as what's social worthy. From the friends we hang out with to the food we eat, who cares what it tastes like if the photo's amazing? Hashtag, like, comment. The number of friends and followers and likes we have are becoming bylines for who we are as people. How long before these become lines in our obituaries? It might sound morbid, but tonight's killer just couldn't help herself. Before calling 911, she just had to post the scene for all her followers to see. Are you going home for Thanksgiving this year?
No.
I was going to host.
Okay. I don't know if my parents are coming, though.
They can still come to our house.
Okay.
No, fuck no.
Okay.
Your dad doesn't like me for some reason.
That is not true.
I don't think that's true.
I think it's true.
Because I don't think my mom is going to come for Thanksgiving.
It's probably because I fought a real war. That's fucked up.
You should not say that about Vietnam.
Who are the surprise shots for this week? Do we have new members?
We do have new members. So welcome to Rose and John.
Hi, Rose and John.
And today's surprise shot is for John.
Thank you.
Not for you.
How do you spell John?
With an H.
Oh, he's one of those Johns.
He's a John, not a Jonathan.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know, growing up, I didn't know that there was any alternative to Jonathan. I thought that everyone named John was Jonathan.
I have seen someone
Me too.
with an H in Jonathan
Me
before.
too. Yeah,
which is weird. I've also seen someone spell Jonathan O-N.
Yeah, I've seen that
instead
too.
of A-N. And I was like, what the fuck? That's just wrong. It's just wrong.
Surprise shots. Surprise shots. We don't know what they are because they're a surprise.
I really like these skull shot glasses.
Yes.
This is
good
for
investment.
John with an H.
John with an H.
Ugh. Midori.
All right, guys, this is a TikTok video. This is in February of this year. So I pulled everything I can about this case. It's pretty new. The killer is still...
At large?
Not at large, but she is awaiting her sentence.
Okay.
And has anyone heard of this? Tell me in the chat. We're talking about Claire Miller as the killer. This is the TikTok video that came in. All right, I'm going to kind of describe it.
Is that a leg?
Is that a human?
Does that look like a human?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, what is... All right,
That looks like muscle tissue.
or a deer, maybe.
if this is a leg, then what animal is it?
It looks like it could
Deer?
be human.
It goes up here.
It could be human.
You almost got it. Look, what is this?
A hoof.
Okay.
A
and now
cow?
the legs is pretty long.
A cow? Horse?
Moose?
And it go now this is a stuffed animal. This is a giraffe.
A giraffe. Oh.
Shit.
I see it now.
Okay, this is a giraffe.
But it's bloody.
Yeah, it's bloody giraffe. Blood giraffe. What we're watching now is a TikTok video. You see a tree. It's obviously snow on the ground. This is the 1500 block of Clayton Road, and it's in the Manheim Township
Manheim
in
Steamroller?
Pennsylvania, not Florida. Florida's the next story. You see snow on the ground. You see footprints. There's a bloody giraffe.
That's like very eerie looking.
Yes.
Okay, obviously it's not the giraffe's blood because it's a stuffed animal, but it's a stuffed animal and the nose of the giraffe is completely bloody and you can actually see the little shine coming off. The killer that's filming the TikTok, has a light on the phone. You can actually see it reflecting off the camel's nose or fucking the giraffe's nose. Oh, shit, I'm fucking drunk. It's a large amount of blood that is on that giraffe. So, this is the home right here we're going to tonight. Has anyone heard of Helen Miller?
No. I've heard of Helen Keller.
No one's heard of this story. It's one of those really feel-good stories. That's why people don't want to do it. They just want to do the salacious stuff. Not me. This is a feel-good story.
Yeah, totally. Totes my goats.
This is the killer. How old is she?
15. 14.
19.
No, she has acne.
That don't matter.
There's adult acne.
No, she looks young. I'd say between 14 and 16.
Do you think she looks evil?
She looks not quite with it. Eyes unfocused, not looking at the camera.
I'd say that look says no remorse, but I don't know her.
Pennsylvania, February. Snowing outside, extremely cold. A 911 call came in at 1:08 a.m. The caller is claiming in a very hysterical, and the paper said hysterical, so she is freaking the freak out right now. She is yelling over the phone to the operator that, quote, "I killed my sister," end quote. So this is the 14-year-old. She just killed her sister, which we're going to get into. So do you know what the term for that is? Just real quick. There's an actual term. You know how
Sister side?
if you kill your mom, it's matricide. You know, if you kill your dad, it's like papacide.
Patricide.
Siblicide?
No, siblicide. Sororicide.
Oh, is fratricide? Is that for
Brother,
brothers?
yeah.
That makes sense. Sorority.
1:08 a.m. and 911 call comes in. 14-year-old is claiming she killed her sister. Police actually arrive at the location 5 minutes later. They get there extremely quick. And this is the home right here. If you want to go ahead and try to describe it for us. Nice looking home.
Snow covered.
Large house.
Well, obviously it's Pennsylvania. Large house. Would you say that the family that lives here is pretty wealthy?
I would say yes. It's a large house in Pennsylvania.
A lot of land. Like there's not a lot. Like there's not a neighbor right up against it.
Is it expensive to live there?
Depends on where in Pennsylvania.
Yeah. I'd say probably in like the rural, it's less expensive.
Yeah. But if you're like close to the Philly area, it's more expensive.
Mm-hmm.
I've never had a Philly cheesesteak.
That's not true.
Like a real, you've had a Philly cheesesteak.
I've never had a Philly cheesesteak. Like a real one?
Like from Philadelphia?
You mean from Philadelphia?
From Philadelphia.
We should have stopped in Philadelphia.
Should have.
No, I was done with y'all. I was like, we got to get home.
We will never do an RV trip again.
Yeah. So tonight we're talking about 14-year-old Claire Miller. She killed her sister. This is known as sororicide. And actually, I typed that into like the blog post I was writing, and it had the little red underline on it. So I don't even know if it's like in the dictionary, but that's the term. That's the exact term, sororicide. But anyway, she kills her sister. She calls 911 at 1:08 a.m. She's very hysterical. She's saying, "I killed my sister. I killed my sister. I killed my sister." Police get there 5 minutes later. 5 minutes later, they walk, and if you saw the TikTok video, that's what they walk into. They see a bloody
How old was
giraffe.
the sister?
I'll get to that.
Okay.
They see a bloody giraffe, a toy laying there. They see footprints in the snow. Claire Miller, the killer, which I just showed you, I'll put these photos on talkmore.com. She was actively trying to get rid of the blood. And it's not because she wanted to cover the crime scene up. She has her sister's blood all over her. So the chief of police who came to the scene, Chief Rudinsky, he reported that Claire was actively washing her hands in the snow. So she would pick up some snow and her hands are completely bloody and she would try to get the blood off. Not like I'm trying to cover the scene, but oh my God, my sister's blood is drenched all over me.
Who took the TikTok video?
She did. She actually has a big following before this murder. The police show up. She's wearing a blue shirt with a cat face on it and checkered pajamas. She is a 14-year-old. She's outside in the snow trying to wash the blood off her hands with the snow. She has a giraffe out there that's completely bloody, and she's wearing a cat shirt with pajamas. So this is what the police are dealing with. What's really fucked up about this situation the police walk into is that they do go into the home and they do find the sister dead. When they go into the home, the parents that are in the home have no idea that this is going on. They have no idea that their youngest daughter just slashed up her sister. They have no idea that she was outside trying to get the blood drench off of her hands. They have no idea she called the police. They are sleeping. They are awakened when the police bust in the house. So this is the first time they're learning about it. They're probably scared as shit. What the fuck is going on? Oh, my youngest daughter just murdered her elder sibling, and there's a bunch of police here now. That's the life that they're now living, which is fucking horrible.
Yeah, that's terrible.
Chief Rudinsky reported, quote, Claire directed them to the bedroom where they found her sister with a stab wound. Just one? Yes. Kind of. I'll tell you why in a second. But if you want to read this, Niquiz, this is from the police report.
Helen Miller was on her back in her bedroom with a bloody pillow over her face. One of the officers removed the pillow and saw a knife sticking out of Helen's neck just above her chest. Helen's hands were up near her head, and officers noticed a large amount of blood on Helen's chest and on the bed.
She kills her sister, and this really got me thinking. I wanted to ask you guys this, and this might sound kind of fucked up, but I really want to know. If you stab someone, let's say if you are a killer and you stab someone in the neck or wherever, would you pull the knife back out or not? Think about that, because the knife, especially if it's serrated, gets stuck on the tendons and the muscles and all that stuff. It's hard. It's really hard to pull a knife out of a body. So, like, would you pull it back out?
If I thought I was going to continue to need the knife.
That's a good point. Like, I was thinking too, like, I would, if I was like overseas, I'd never killed anyone with a knife, but if I did, I would definitely pull it back out.
But you want it. You want to keep the knife.
Yeah, I'm going to have to kill the guy's friend, and I need the knife. So,
or maybe he's not dead or whatever.
Well, if you stab him in the neck, he's pretty much dead.
If I stab someone and I feel like I would probably, if it was only once, and if I wasn't, I don't know, I feel like I would feel bad about it and want to keep the knife in as not to like leave an open wound and like try to get them to a hospital. Because I feel like I wouldn't be trying to kill someone. But I guess that point is irrelevant because we're talking about if we were trying to harm someone.
We're talking about straight up killing somebody, but
it was just something I thought about because when you stab someone, no matter where in the body, it's easier to stab someone and put the knife in than it is to pull it out, especially if it's serrated, because it not only is the blood splashing all over you, but you're actually, that thing is pretty much embedded in the muscle tissue and stuff like that.
True. I guess I never thought about that, but I feel like if you're in the moment, you have so much adrenaline rushing through you that maybe it wouldn't be as much of a task.
So I really want you to think about this before we go any further, because a 14-year-old girl, Claire, kills her sister, which is 19. And this is really important. What Nicole read is Helen Miller, the victim, the 19-year-old, was on her back with a bloody pillow over her face. Now, the pillow over the face is important because the pillow wasn't there to begin with. From all we know, Claire immediately stabbed his sister in the neck. She didn't try to suffocate her or anything else. So the bloody pillow is actually placed over the face after the crime. And the reason that happens, if you see like a serial killer that does some horrific crime, even like the Golden State Killer when he was killing people, the killer will almost make the victim comfortable, right? They'll try their best to, and it's all subconscious, but they'll try to make them comfortable. Like the one we just did, the girl that went with her boss.
Oh yeah.
She was found under the covers on the bed. So he actually went further and covered her up. And it's because, number one, they do feel remorse, and number two, they probably don't want to look at what they just did. You know what I'm saying? So if the knife is sticking out of Helen Miller's neck, Claire Miller, the 14-year-old, puts the bloody pillow over her face, either for remorse reasons or because she didn't want to see what the hell she just did. Okay. Why would a 14-year-old kill their 19-year-old sister?
Jealousy?
The home you saw was nice. I mean, and I'll tell you, the Claire Miller goes to a private school. She's in 9th grade. Private school. They got the best of everything. The family is, from what I saw, superb family, very loving family. When the father wakes up, when the police bust in his home, not only has he lost one daughter, but he basically lost both.
Yeah. Right.
Because one's not here anymore and the other one is sitting in prison. Okay.
Well, was there some sort of issue between the sisters? Like, was the younger sister, was it boy problems?
Right,
like,
that's what I was thinking.
Like, did the older sister have a boyfriend that the younger sister liked or something?
To be totally honest, I don't know if this sounds fucked up, but I think the time that we're living in right now has a lot to do with this shit. Everyone's stressed out. This whole virus shit is fucking up everyone. You know, all this social media shit, this validation bullshit, all this stuff, man, makes people fucking stupid. So, because you're about to see why. This is the sister right here, Helen.
Oh, no.
That's her. She has cerebral palsy. She is confined to a wheelchair. Well, she's dead now, obviously. But
how could you do that?
Well, you tell me. That's what I'm trying to ask. So why would a 14-year-old kill her 19-year-old sister that has cerebral palsy?
She can't even defend herself.
Yeah, I know, right? And as everyone signs off, this story is not for me. Well, y'all need to fucking request some damn stories or I'm going to keep doing these freaking crazy ones.
Oh, that's really upsetting.
Jesus.
That's really sad.
Oh, fuck. I just lost a lot of listeners.
No, keep going. Like, why would someone do that?
Let me tell you right now, I don't have the answer. There's a lot of speculation online, which I'll kind of say the biggest thing I've heard, and I've seen absolutely no one that's close to the case, so I am not at liberty, nor do I want to speculate on it, unless I found someone that's like, oh, I know Claire, and I know Helen. This is what was going on. There is none of that. Claire's friends are 14 years old. She goes to a small private school. They're not posting about this online. Okay, you're not going to find that. But there are speculators out there. And the biggest speculation I saw was, this is probably not even true, but Claire Miller had cerebral palsy. The whole house is modified for her to accommodate her disorder. She gets all the attention. Now, this is what I've read multiple people say online. The sister got jealous because, you know, she gets all this attention. And honestly, you know what I really think it is? I think it's just this fucking time we're living in, man. Fuck, I don't know. Because you can't tell me that she fucking is proud of what she did. She is not fucking proud of that.
Yeah, I mean, the mercy killing is a good point, but I also feel like
idea, yeah.
if it was a mercy killing, as a 14-year-old, I feel like there are less gory, like intense ways to do that.
Well,
like
she called
suffocation or
she called the police frantically, and it only takes one. It only takes one. You get a knife, you get pissed off, you go in your sister's room and stab her in the neck. That's it. Like, you know, you don't think that shit through, and I'm not trying to stick up for her.
She's 14 years old. You don't think about finality of things when you're 14 years old. You know what I mean?
It is a fucking tragic case. All I want to say is this is still ongoing, so I pulled out every bit of information that's out there, but we're still kind of in the process of learning how this shit plays out. Anyway, here is some things about cerebral palsy. I thought it was a Stephen Hawking's disease, but I was way off. He's got ALS, and that's completely different. Cerebral palsy, this is from cdc.gov, is the most common motor disability in childhood, and children with cerebral palsy and their families need support. 1 in 345 children have been identified with cerebral palsy. That's a lot more than I thought.
Yeah.
It's more common among boys than girls, and more common among black children than white children.
Interesting.
Most children, about 85%, have spastic cerebral palsy, which means their muscles are stiff, and as a result, their movements can be awkward. You know, y'all watch South Park? I think that guy Timmy has cerebral palsy. Is that it?
I think so.
Because I was looking up, Hawking has
ALS.
ALS.
Jimmy had.
No.
Timmy?
Timmy has cerebral palsy. But Stephen Hawking had ALS.
I didn't know he had ALS.
Yeah. You didn't know he was in a wheelchair?
I knew he was in a wheelchair. I didn't know that he had ALS.
Most cerebral palsy is related to brain damage that happened before or during birth. So, cerebral palsy, just to let you know what it is, she is confined to a wheelchair. It is a childhood disease. So what you're seeing now is the bloody glove. So she actually went back into the house and she tried to clean. But honestly, it's not... what did she think was going to happen? She's going to clean up all the blood, and then the parents are going to walk in there in the morning. Oh my God, my oldest daughter is dead. Like, obviously, you did this. I don't think... What I'm trying to say is I don't think... the fact that she's cleaning off the blood and wiping her hands in the snow, I don't think that's to cover the crime. I think that's because she just did something really, really incredibly stupid that she instantly regretted. She came from a loving home, and actually kind of interesting what I found out, the home was owned by the owner of the house, like the deed was entrusted to Helen M. Miller. So the 19-year-old in a wheelchair.
So she would have inherited the house.
So Helen M. Miller Irrevocable Trust. And it was bought in 2005. And I was looking up, I was like, why did they put the name in her house? I guess this is a common practice among parents with disabled children that would need lifelong support. If you entrust the house to them, there is a longevity of care involved and more security. I don't know if it's because the state wouldn't dare take away the home of a disabled person. I don't know exactly why, but I saw that there is more secure for the longevity of her care if you entrust the house to her name. Just kind of interesting. Plus, I don't want people to see that it was put in her name and be like, well, that's shady. Because that's kind of, I was like, what the fuck, when I first saw it. All right, Claire Miller, the 14-year-old, the killer, she was in 9th grade. She went to Lancaster County Day School, private school of only 550 people.
Lancaster, as people in Pennsylvania will probably correct you.
What?
Yeah, I know. It sounds like Lancaster. Lancaster.
This is her TikTok. This is what the media fucking cares about. Oh, TikTok influencer has 22,000 followers or whatever. How do you know she got... This is before the murder. So is this good? Like, does that mean she's got 22,000 people watching her? I'm so confused how this works.
No, that TikTok has 19.3 thousand likes on this specific video. 2,400
So does that
comments.
mean those people are following her or something?
No, not necessarily, but this video does have a lot of likes.
I don't know.
You have a profile. You can have followers, kind of like Twitter. It's almost like Twitter, but video Twitter. Like, you have a profile, you have followers, you follow other people, and your content people can like and share.
Anyway, I was watching some of her videos. Dude, I would fucking never let my kid on this shit right here. These people on this TikTok thing, man, she is 14 years old, and the stuff she's doing and saying is disgusting to me, man. I'll show you the videos of her on the TikTok, but I mean, they're fucking kids. Why are they doing this shit? I don't understand. Like her post is, my dad has to stop opening the conversation with this is just like a gay bar in Japan. And she'll do like the little sexy eyes and stuff like that. Dude, not if you're my fucking daughter. I'm sorry, man. You ain't getting on that shit.
Too many.
This is fucking sick, man.
I don't want to generalize, but a lot of young teens and like teenagers, they're just, I feel like they think that they're way more grown up than they are, but more so than like we did.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like if you think about our generation, you know, we had Vines, we had stupid videos like free Shavakadu, like, you know what I mean? And they're doing, it's just like, it's very strange. Like it seems like that. It
seems like a fucking problem. Look at this girl's videos, man. There are fucking old ass men watching your shit, jerking it. I can fucking promise you, man. Stop fucking posting these fucking videos, dude. You don't know who's fucking watching this shit? I don't know, man. That's just me. I would fucking never let my daughter on this shit.
Can you go back to the TikTok she posted at the murder, the giraffe one?
Her TikTok and videos were under spirits and such consultings or some shit like that. It was spirits and such consulting.
So
whatever.
Can I just want to clarify this video thing. So did she post the video of
the giraffe? Yeah. She posted that.
And she posted it with this background music and shit.
Yeah, that's what the one I showed you first. That's what she fucking posted. She just stabbed her sister in the fucking neck. The knife is sticking out of her dead sister. She goes outside and posts a video and puts fucking rap music over it. What the fuck, dude? There's a goddamn problem here, man.
Was it like immediately, like she?
Yeah, man, what the fuck?
Well, she called the police.
Yeah,
right
she's
after.
after, but she's like, I gotta fucking post this on my fans, my 22,000 fans. They've got to see this.
I just don't understand it.
Yeah, I don't fucking either. What the fuck? I don't fucking either. This is a fucking problem, man. Like, this is a fucking problem, dude. Like, why is this shit getting so many fucking likes? It's fucking up these kids because they're like, oh my God, I got 400,000 likes. That means I should. I'm sorry, guys.
I don't get it either. I don't get it either.
Done with this shit, man.
I don't get it. I don't get it.
I'll put all our TikTok videos and all that stuff on talkmore.com. It fucking disgusts me, man. Disgusts me. Fucking disgusts me. Last thing I want to talk about, this case is obviously still ongoing. So there's like nothing big, but if you want to read this is from penlive.com.
Claire's father walked up to the other television facing the audience. It didn't have a camera attached. He stood directly in front of it to get a better look at his daughter, who stands accused of killing his other daughter.
So he is in the courtroom, and they're doing the video conferencing because it's, the COVID shit or whatever. And he goes up there. The wife doesn't go up there because she's fucking can't handle it, which I get, but he goes up there and positions himself so he can see his daughter, his youngest daughter. And the way the paper made it seem, it was almost like he was trying to figure out still what the fuck happened. Why did my youngest daughter stick a knife through my oldest daughter? Well, why did I lose both? Why did my whole family just get split up in a split second? Okay, this one night, snowy in Pennsylvania in February, all of a sudden, the whole family is ruined. I lost both my daughters. It's fucking crazy, man. And I don't know who to blame, but this fucking TikTok shit, man, we've done so many stories where these kids are just, they're like
posting shit,
begging for social validation. They're like, please like it. Please like it. If you don't, I'll kill myself. I need at least 800 likes or I'll fucking off myself. What the fuck, man?
I wonder if it comes from like,
who the fuck cares? Like all the media, all the newspapers are like, she had 22,000 followers. Like that was a big fucking deal. Who gives a fuck? She literally just killed her fucking disabled sister, and like you start out with TikTok star, 22,000 followers. That's a fucking problem, man. This social validation bullshit. Yeah. I fucking hate it. is bullshit. I'm sorry I'm preaching, but fuck that. I mean, a 14-year-old just stabbed her sister in the neck, and then she posted a TikTok video.
So is the trial still happening right now?
Well, what do you think? What should happen to this girl? She's 14 fucking years old. What are they going to do with her? What are you going to do with a 14-year-old?
I don't think they can try her as an adult.
Fuck yeah, they can, because Pennsylvania is one of about a handful of other states that you are automatically tried as an adult in homicide cases if you are 10 years old or older.
Wow.
So 10 years old.
Okay. So she could be tried as an adult. I mean, I could see 20 years easily for that. And I say that only because she is 14.
Well, what
instead of life in prison.
This is all we know right now. And I'll put all the TikTok videos and y'all can make your own minds up. I ain't fucking getting on social media. We're off of that dumb shit. I mean, we were on social media and look at all those fucking idiots that were attacking us, man. Like, there are people fucking telling me to kill myself. I'm like, wow, really? Okay. Well, that's weird.
It's good to be off.
Yeah. Dude, I don't know. I know y'all hate this shit.
I don't understand what the motivation was. Like, was she trying, like, did she snap on the attention, yet she's getting a whole bunch of attention on social media sites?
I mean, what it looks like is she just got famous on TikTok, got 22,000 followers, and I don't know, the pressure was too much, so she just, who the fuck knows? I mean, obviously, you can look at her TikToks and say she's emo and she has problems. She's fucking 14, dude. She's a fucking 14-year-old. Yeah, she doesn't know who she is. She's fucking going from one, she likes Garth Brooks one day, and next she likes, what's that old emo band? The Cure. She likes The Cure or whatever, She's fucking 14, man. She doesn't know what the fuck she's doing. She's still figuring shit out.
Truthfully, if we were to ever have, I would be like that. Honestly, that is a huge reason and decision, like, factor to not have children. It's like, how do you raise children in this society? I don't know how you do it. Well, I really don't.
Most of the killers we cover, they have fucking horrible childhoods. Not this one. A lot of the TikTok videos, you see your dad, they're smiling, joking, having fun. The dad, the mother, amazing people. They love their daughters. I mean, like, what the fuck, man? It's not a bad childhood. It's not the music she was listening to. It's, what the fuck? I don't know, man. Obviously, and if you see her online, like, everyone's like, oh, she has no remorse. She should burn in this. Whatever, man. I can fucking promise you she's in fucking prison right now, fucking breaking down and shit. She ain't no goddamn killer. She made a fucking horrible goddamn mistake. That's anyway.
But what would motivate her to do it?
That's what I'm saying. That's what I think is this fucking world. I don't know.
You're right.
Fucking terrible, man. A father loses his whole family in a fucking second. They don't even know that the daughter just stabbed her older daughter in the neck until the police bust down the door. Oh, don't worry about it, Dad. Oh my God, can you imagine that fucking conversation?
The fact that she posted the video.
Oh, excuse me, sorry. I didn't mean to wake you up, but your daughter is dead in the next room with a knife sticking out of her neck. I'm sorry. He's probably like, what is this, a nightmare?
If she had just, like, done it in a crime of passion or frustration, the hard part is she documented this whole thing and posted it on TikTok.
Well, yeah, I mean, that gets fucking likes and follows and shit.
But,
and that's the only thing that matters.
It's so hard to fathom.
It's the only thing that matters, dude. It's the only thing that matters is fucking how many likes you got. Fuck, man. That's all that matters. Think for yourself, maybe. I don't know. Fuck you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Fuck, man. I don't know. No wonder I'm in a bad mood all fucking week. Anyway, I want to say it's weird because Pennsylvania's different. Pennsylvania and a handful of other states, if you're 10 years old and you kill someone, you are tried as an adult. And the unique thing about this is, in most cases, like in a normal state, let's say South Carolina or New Mexico, if you're a juvenile and you kill someone, the burden of deeming you a child or an adult is directly cast on the state. right? The state has to say, okay, this is a child. No, he acted like an adult. Let's try him as an adult. The burden of proof for Pennsylvania is on the defense attorney. The defense attorney has to solely petition the courts and say, please allow my client, Claire Miller, to be tried in a juvie court because this and that and this reason whatsoever. It's kind of a backward system, but that's what she's going through right now. No one knows if she's going to be tried as an adult or a juvie. If she's tried as a juvie, which I hope she will be, then that sentence will be focused more on rehabilitation. They'll try to, if she's got any disorders, maybe mental disorders or whatever, even like depression, they'll try to medicate her, get her.
I'm surprised that you're saying you would hope that she's tried as a juvenile.
Yeah, she's fucking 14.
Yeah, but you also hate social media so much.
It didn't matter. Dude,
Here's my
stance. Here's my stance. You fucking 18, or if you're younger than 18, you're fucking tried as a juvie. This whole try him as an adult, we have to set a fucking standard. 18 is supposed to be when you're an adult. And yeah, we try people fucking 15 for murder and they sit in prison for all their life. At 15, they did something fucking horrible, you know? And now they're sitting in prison for the rest of their fucking life. If she's 14, I'm not saying she's going to get tried as a juvie or not, but she can at least get out in 10 years and, you know, make something of herself and actually support the community and, you know, actually put into society. If not, if she's tried as an adult, she'll be sitting in fucking prison for the rest of her life. She will be sitting in prison. She killed her sister at 14 years old, and she'll be sitting in prison till the day she dies. What the fuck does that even... That doesn't do nothing for society, man. I'm just saying. Obviously, she's fucking remorseful in this shit. Okay? She wouldn't have put the pillow over her face, and she wouldn't have been frantically crying when she called the police. Fucking terrible, man. But I'm telling you, I don't think the problem is with this. I think the problem is with fucking society. I think the problem is with these newspapers saying the first thing they say is a TikTok follower with 22,000 fans just killed her older sister. That's the fucking problem right there. I mean, I don't know, man. What do you guys think?
I don't disagree.
This case fucking pissed me off, man. It's so bad.
When is the trial is ongoing at this point?
Yeah, I mean, the lawyer is trying to petition the court right now to get her in juvie. She's sitting in I don't know if it's maximum security, but she's sitting in an adult prison. Now, she is isolated from the other inmates because they would probably fucking terrorize her and rape the shit out of her. You know, all the women that are like 18 and older, 30-year-old women, and a 14-year-old, they'll fucking terrorize her. So she is isolated, but at the same time, she's in an adult prison. I don't know, man. What do you guys think? Go to talkmurder.com. Tell me what you guys think. If I'm wrong, then fucking tell me.
I don't know. I'm curious to see how it plays out, for sure. I don't know.
I don't know, man. I'm tired of doing these damn TikTok cases where they just...
There's a ton of them.
Trying to get social validation. It's just like, damn, man. I just been... Man, I'm going to be honest, man. I've been depressed as fuck this whole week. I don't know. It comes in waves, man. I don't know. Fucking crazy. All this Afghanistan, Taliban bullshit, all this stuff. I don't know, man. I'm sorry I'm such a downer.
No.
But the next story is about a Bulgarian stripper.
Oh. All right.
So that's fun, right? I've been to Bulgaria once.
I have not been to Bulgaria.
I have not either.
I'm just saying, from what I hear, those women will do anything.
From what you hear?
Any fucking thing. But I don't know. We're going to end this episode. I love you guys.